care of your body. It's the only place you have to live in. Hello, everyone. I am Olga Benyaminov, owner of Exceed Learning Center, and I am so happy that you're here with me today on the Limitless Live series. And we're continuing January month when we talk about health, fitness, and everything in between. This week, I want to talk about energy. Not weight, not protection, not pushing harder, but how you actually feel in your own body. Because health is not just about how you look, it's about how you move, it's about how you recover, it's how clearly you think, and how much energy you have to live your life. If you've ever felt exhausted, unmotivated, disconnected from your body, I want you to know nothing is wrong with you. Your body may simply be asking for support. And in January, there's a huge push towards extreme fitness goals. Most people make that goal for the year. I want to lose weight. I want to be more fit. I want to do this. I want to do that. And actually this morning, I had a business meeting and the health coach in that group said something very smart. She said, many of us set a goal every year and it's the same goal the year after because we don't actually complete the goal. We give up. And most of us don't fail because they don't care enough. They fail because they're tired. They're depleting their body, and the body cannot create consistency because chronic stress drains energy. Poor sleep, and a lot of us don't understand how important and crucial sleep is. When you don't have enough sleep, you lower your motivation. When you overtrain, that is also bad because overtraining leads to burnout. Health doesn't begin with discipline. It begins with energy availability. And one of the most important mindset shifts that I teach is that energy matters more than motivation. Motivation is emotional. Energy is biological. And if your energy is low, no amount of motivation will sustain you because movement creates momentum. Gentle movements can increase energy, and rest is so productive. It's not a reward that you earn, it's essential. Your body is not meant to be pushed consistently. It's meant to be supported, fueled, and of course, respected. We live in a culture that ignores body signals. We ignore fatigue. We really ignore tension. We ignore that symptom of brain fog and irritability. But they're not weaknesses. They are all messages. These are messages that your body sent to you to respond and to react accordingly. And there's so much reference to research that you can find. Books like Upside of Stress shows that stress itself actually isn't always harmful. We all deal with stress. And stress can be just momentum, that moment, something very simple. It's the chronic, unmanaged stress that is really harmful without recovery, right? That really damages your health. And when you listen early, your body doesn't have to scream later. All of that accumulates, and then later in life, you see the consequences of that chronic stress, sleep deprivation, of this unhealthy habits and unhealthy eating. So I want to talk about gentle movement versus burnout. Gentle movement does not mean ineffective movement. And it actually means that movement that works with your nervous system instead of against your nervous system. These are things that you can actually do every day, and you'll be surprised how much it actually does. And I know that I spoke with a personal trainer that I just started working with, and I said, I want to lose weight fast. I want this. You won't believe the type of exercise he gave me. Something very simple that doesn't require a lot of movement, but it actually is so profound for your body. Something like walking. When you walk outdoor, you can actually lose weight just by walking. Stretching. There are so many muscles that I actually didn't even know exist in my body when I started working with a personal trainer, because there are so many muscles that we don't regularly move, and so we need a specific type of exercise or a specific stretch that moves those muscles and awakens them. Yoga is amazing. Mobility work. I've done my yoga. I'm not a fan of yoga. I probably should, but it's a hard sport for me. It's a hard exercise for me to do, but I know it's so important. It stretches your body. Again, very slow coordinated movement, but so important, and really very light stress training. Because what you want to gain and what you want to learn is consistency. Consistency over intensity. And in the book Atomic Habits, which I talk about this book all the time, by James Clear, he explains that small actions that are done consistently compound over time. The same concept applies to your physical well-being. Now, what I want to do is I want to help you create an energy mapping exercise. That's how you make it practical. I want you to map your energy. I want you to listen to your body and tell yourself, write it for yourself. When during the day do you feel most energized? When during the day you feel most drained? And then design movements for your energy windows. Not when you're depleted of energy, but when you actually still have that energy for you. That's how habits become sustained instead of exhausted. Now, another thing that people just don't pay attention to, sleep. Sleep is not optional. It's foundational. Recovery is where your muscle repairs. Sleeping is when your hormones regulate. This is when energy is restored. This is where mental clarity returns. And if you're not recovering, you are not progressing. Consistent sleep time is so important. Evening wind down, put the phones away, relax your mind, put a meditation. Less stimulation at night is so important. And for this week, I want to challenge you to have 10 to 20 minutes of just intentional movement daily. Gentle stretches, walks, one full day of intentional rest, a day that you actually do nothing. When you rest, it doesn't mean you're quitting. Rest is how you sustain the journey. Almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. This week, I invite you to treat your body as a partner, not a project. Listen before pushing. Support before demanding. Care before criticizing. Next week, I'm going to bring all that month together by designing a sustainable, healthy style that actually fits your life. Don't make this just another year with resolution. Make this happen for yourself. Thank you for choosing wellness, not just fitness. And I will see you again next week.